Good Friday morning, everybody. April 14th, 2017. How y'all doing out there? We're doing wonderful. And here we're back on the main set on this Friday edition of Talking Fitchburg. Good morning, Preston.
Hey, good morning. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, what a morning it is. Excited to be here.
I am too, and Andrew's back, and we're all ready and fired up here.
We're here.
I do want to put out a special note that yesterday's Talking Fitchburg, we had some errors in our system, and unfortunately, if you were watching it on TV, you may not have got to see yesterday's episode.
It's an absolute bummer.
But don't fret.
Don't fret.
At the end of this show, you're gonna see.
It's gonna air.
It will
You're
air.
gonna see yesterday's show. So.
I knew we did that for a reason.
Yes, so you have the chance to go back and watch it, and we did post up the interviews yesterday. And the reason I say it is because we did have Mayor Steve Arnold on the show yesterday for 2 segments, so I want to make sure that everybody has a chance to go back and watch that. Plus, we had great news. We were in the newsroom.
Oh, we
Anytime
were
we're in the newsroom, it's
Let me
fun.
say, we were in a
good
zone.
things.
You know what I mean?
You missed a good day in the newsroom, Andrew.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably better in my day. So
Yeah.
We were flowing. We were
That's
in
good.
there. We were like a
Everything
river.
was going.
Yep.
that's good to hear.
So
What is it Bruce Lee says? You know, be like water. That was us.
Glad you had a good day here.
Yeah, so and then you can always go back and watch any of the episodes. We got them all posted up online
You sure can.
at your convenience. So
Speaking of sure can, Jungle Book. Let's talk about it. It's a good movie, I've heard.
did you ever see the newer one?
That's what I'm talking about. I haven't seen the new one. It's on Netflix, I think.
Jungle
People are
Book?
loving it. I've heard only good things.
Jungle Book?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did they see
I
the
liked it.
Bare Necessity song,
I don't know. I
like the Disney version?
don't know. I'm always out there saying, don't spoil it. And then people run away. And they don't spoil it.
People run away, huh?
Man, I love a Good Friday. Let me tell you what. Not even specifically Good Friday, but a Good Friday.
I was gonna
Just
say
a generically
it is
good Friday. You know what I mean?
That was good.
Hey.
That was nice.
How's it going out
I
there?
am ecstatic
Woo!
Static.
with how you are doing.
You're static.
Oh, it's a zone. We're in a zone.
Aesthetic.
Aesthetic. I said it really fast.
That's
You know, when I was watching yesterday's episode, I was
Yeah.
watching back on the newsroom. I feel like sometimes when I'm reading stuff, I don't always say the full word. I kind of noticed that when I was watching
Well,
yesterday.
let's see when we get into the
So I'm going to
headlines
try to
today.
slow down today.
Let's slow it down and get through
Slow
all
down
the words.
and get through the words.
Yep. So
How do words?
how about this? Let's talk about what's on the show, guys.
Let's talk about it.
All right, we're going to get you updated. Last night, there was a Madison Metro, the route change. We had a crew out there. I want to get you updated on that in the headlines, plus a very busy weekend with, well, not too busy. Next weekend, oh boy. Next
Yeah.
week, we're going to be previewing like events for Saturday. I just saw a new one was added next Saturday, April 22nd.
Another one?
Yeehaw.
Another one.
Oh, man.
Hey, Earth Day. Am I right?
So yeah, we'll talk about that coming up in the digest. It's just in case you missed it. We do it right here on Friday on the show. So you want to stay tuned for that, Preston.
I'll be here.
I hope so.
I'll be tuned right in.
And then, speaking of tuning in and why I have this nice glass this morning,
Which it says Fitchburg Star.
so that can only mean one thing.
Yeah.
The Fitchburg Star. Scott Gerard will be on the show joining us on the road. He's heading to the folks for the holiday weekend. We'll get an update on council and wrap it up with a turkey story today.
Gobble gobble.
I've got a turkey story.
It's not even November.
Oh, but first, let's kick it off with the Madison Metro route change. Last night, out at the Boys and Girls Club, Transportation Commission met and discussed the new route proposal, and we've got a little video from that about what is proposed.
So the Route 59 service is a weekend and holiday only service, which currently provides, leaves the West Transfer Point, comes down through the Jamestown neighborhood, circles through the Orchard Point area, continues east down McKee, drops down into the Seminole Business Park, heads up Seminole Highway to serve the Belmar, Allied Drive, Duns Marsh, Chalet Gardens neighborhood, comes down Spoke, or the Verona Frontage Road to Sprocket and Spoke, goes back down McKee and does Orchard Point Loop up through Jamestown back to West Transfer. So the idea is this route was modified back in, I believe, 2014 to improve the connectivity between the Belmar neighborhood and the Orchard Point neighborhood. And that was one of the goals. With that, when that service was implemented, we did get quite a bit of feedback that it wasn't necessarily serving the needs as well as people had hoped. And there was a little bit of controversy related to this entire kind of restructuring that was done in 2014. We have continued to monitor the ridership and monitor the route, and ridership has not continued to increase. In fact, it's kind of leveled and potentially even reduced some on the Route 59. So one of the concepts here is to say, well, the Belmar, Allied Drive, and Chalet Gardens neighborhood is well served also by Route 18 on weekends. So on the weekend, that neighborhood has both Route 18 and Route 59 providing weekend service. So what we were thinking is perhaps the Route 18 can provide the weekend service to that same neighborhood, and the Route 59 could be reallocated to serve areas of the city that don't currently have weekend service.
For more information, you can contact Anna Biziak. She was the one that was on the screen. Hit her up 270-4262, or you can head out to the website or email. Either way, there's info out there to be had.
Wonderful. Then let's talk about some events that are being put on by the library. So on Monday, the 17th at 7 p.m., there will be electronic travel resources. Says here you can come and learn about the best apps and websites for traveling, including cheap airfare, planning, and sharing your adventures. If you'd like to register, you can call the reference desk at 729-1763, or you can email Tegan. Then on Wednesday, the 19th at 10 a.m., there will be a book discussion of the book Born Survivors. So this is one that we kind of previewed before. And then there's copies of the book that will be available that day at the second floor. So check that out. And then the program that we've talked about will be on the 27th. So if you kind of want to prep yourself for that event, you can read the book ahead of time. And then on Thursday, the 20th at 6:30 p.m., there's spring home maintenance. It says welcome spring by learning what you need to check on each year to keep your home safe and avoid costly repairs down the road. Project Home is presenting this one. Again, register with that same number. And then Saturday, the 22nd at 10:30 a.m., Bike Maintenance 101, which we talked about on Tuesday. It says get ready for your spring bike ride. Okay, hold on. Jeremy, back it up. Beep, beep, beep. Get ready for your spring bike rides with Freewheel Bikes knowledgeable mechanics. It says bring your bikes. Registration is required. So again, call that same number and get ready to get your bike serviced and get ready to ride.
Somebody would say get your bike on.
Get your bike on.
All right. Moving on here, the Learning Annex has an update. Fitchburg Learning Annex has a time change here, so let's take a look at the update. And basically it says here on Tuesday, April 18th, the time is now moved to 1 p.m. Students from Stoner Prairie Elementary School will be sharing projects they created in response to the question of how can technology provide access to others? The launch party will be showcase the designers along with their designs, which focus on using 3D printing, coding, video games, and more to improve access to other people. So stop on by. Usually this is at 2 o'clock, but they've moved it up probably to make it a little bit easier for the students,
Yep.
I would suspect. We'll be covering this, and we cover all the Learning Annexes when we can, and so I can't, that's like a bad sentence there. When we can, we cover them. How about that?
That's right.
All right, move
Okay.
forward.
So tomorrow, you can join me actually out here. This is the Cottontail Classic and Easter Egg Hunt. This is going to be at McGaw Park. Cottontail Classic is a 5K, 10K. It's a family fun run. So again, they have a little bit of a thing going on for the competitive folks out there where they'll time your run. But if you want to take it easy, just have fun with the family, you can go on the run. And then following that, there is a free Easter egg hunt. And there is a pancake breakfast this year. So if you'd like, you can come on out again to McGaw Park tomorrow morning, 8:30. Everything kicks off. And it should be a good time.
Don't forget that sugar station.
Don't forget it. Gotta get that boost.
My favorite part of it. All right, moving on. Next week, we got a ribbon cutting coming up. Check this one out. How do you want to pronounce this one, Preston?
I would like
Lorena's?
to call it Lorena's Beauty Salon.
Hit it up here. It'll be on Wednesday, April 19th from 11 a.m. to noon. They'll be celebrating their opening at the brand new salon here in Fitchburg, and they offer hair services to women and men, including cuts, colors, and styling. Style that hair, Preston.
Heyo.
And they also say that Lorena speaks Spanish and English and is excited to accept new customers.
Cool.
So come and check it out. The new salon. Enjoy some free refreshments. Learn about the new business. Ribbon cutting at 11 a.m. We'll be out there seeing the
Snipping. Snipping and clipping.
I kind of blew that, but
That's all right.
you get it. Well, I love this story. This is a crazy story.
Yeah, this is
here.
a cool one.
I'd
So
like to wrap this one up.
basically, the combinations of letters and numbers on license plates here in the state are running out. They're running out of options
It's over.
here. So they're going to be doing something a little bit different, and they're going to be adding a seventh character basically to it. So it says here April is the expected debut for the new license plates with 7 characters. The additional one will give them 100 million new combinations. So that's pretty awesome. They can add 100 million new license plates.
It'll be a little bit of time before they run out.
That's right. So yeah, the plates have been in a set format of 6 characters since 1986.
That's
and
not that long
That's
ago.
not that long. So
Yeah.
maybe they'll be due sooner than you'd think. Approximately 3.5 million vehicles have been standard Wisconsin plates. The plates will continue to be made by Badger State Industries. So just kind of a cool new thing that's coming here. So you might see a little different format to the plates.
Yeah, don't freak out. It's not a custom plate.
That's right.
It is the plate.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, there you have it. There's your headlines this morning on this nice Friday morning. A little rain in the forecast for the weekend, but don't fret. They'll get better. We're going to come back with the digest and just in case you missed it right here in Talking Fitchburg.